Alright? Give all praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai,
Ba'ashem Ruach Kodash, right? Double honor to the apostles, the elders of great ministry and rule well. Peace and blessing to the brothers and Christians who the truth and sincerity. Right? The GMS Trinidad camp here, we just come together to break bread, to do edification. Right? And the name of the topic is this whole truth is not a Passover.
It is a Passover.
Whole truth is a Passover.
Yeah, whole truth is a Passover. Right? And the reason why we're saying that because for the Passover, basically the spirit of the Passover is to purify yourself so that you can keep the Passover clean. Because according to the law, if anybody polluted with blood, they can't keep the Passover, that they keep it the 14th day of the second month. So therefore you can't be polluted on the Passover. But basically the Passover was representing this truth, representing how you're supposed to be basically. You're supposed to be clean all year round. You're supposed to be striving to keep yourself subjected to the Most High all year round. Alright? Because the blood represented the blood that we Yahushai spread for us. And that blood covering us right through, not only on the Passover. The unleavened bread for 7 days means coming go back to completion, means that hey, you gotta be without leaven, without wickedness. So it's not only on the Passover, it's supposed to be clean. Alright? Like them Christians, they go to say that they will be holy, all holy on a Sunday, but 6 days out and a half out of the week, they're wicked as hell. We're not supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be an ongoing thing with us. So, so we just want to bring on the precepts and to back up that, Go ahead.
There's Psalm chapter 79 and verse 9. It says, help us, O Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, of our salvation, for the glory of thy name, and deliver us, and purge away our sins for thy name's sake.
Yeah, alright. It says, purge away our sins for thy name's sake. So not only the Passover, but constantly clean us. Alright? Go ahead. It says Psalms 51 and 1. Have mercy upon me, O Yahweh, according to thy loving kindness, according unto the multitude of thy tender mercies. Blot out my transgressions. Wash me thoroughly from my iniquity, and cleanse me from my sin. Alright? Jumping on to verse 7. Purge me with hyssop, and I shall be clean. Wash me, and I shall be whiter than snow. So you want the Lord to cleanse you from all your iniquities, clothe you from all your nakedness, that you wouldn't be ashamed. Alright? So this is something that we have to be striving for every live long day, and not only for the Passover. Alright? Because we know the Most High don't play with Passover. The Most High bring judgment through the Passover, but guess what? Every morning the Lord is bring judgment to light. Alright? Not only on the Passover. So the whole truth come like one big Passover, really and truly. Alright? Because every day we eating this bread, we drinking this wine, we covered under this blood. Alright? Because from anybody that leave this truth evidently and winds up dead. Someday the death angel gonna get them. Alright? So we have to stay under this blood so long as we live, so that the death angel will pass us by until we make it into them chambers. Alright? Well,
this is Romans chapter 6 and verse 19. It says, I speak after the manner of men because of the infirmities of your flesh. For as we have yielded our members servants to uncleanness, and to iniquity unto iniquity, even so now yield your members servants to righteousness.
Yeah, yield your members servants to righteousness. Not only on the Passover. Yeah, the Most High bring judgment on the Passover, it's meant falling out left, right, and center. But why would that man fall out during the Passover? Because prior to the Passover, he wasn't right. The scripture said the Most High is not mocked. Whatsoever man sows, so shall he reap. You can be wicked. It's 11 months out of the year, and then try to cleanse yourself for the Passover, and the Most High doesn't look past that. Alright? Because the Most High is not mocked. You have to keep yourself clean all year round, thoroughly, all year round. There's not a one-time thing. It's not a one-time event. Alright? finish up. Harmonize you. Finish.
Come.
Well,
There's this is James chapter 4 verse 8. It says, draw nigh to the Most High, and He will draw nigh to you. Cleanse your hands, ye sinners, and purify your heart, ye double-minded.
yeah, purify your heart. So they purify your heart, so that when the Passover come around, you will be spared. So that when the Passover come around, you will be spared. Not looking to cleanse your way from all the wickedness they've been doing just because the Passover coming around is a track record. Alright? It's like a track record. So you gotta have a good track record by the time the Passover coming around, because it goes like 8 months. Alright? So you have a good track record by the time the Passover come around. Alright? What happened?
There's 2 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 21. If a man therefore purge himself from these, he shall be a vessel unto honor,
God, when I say purge yourself of all wickedness, all uncleanness. Go ahead.
sanctified and meet for the master's use.
And how does a man cleanse himself? By taking heed according to the word. Right? Psalms 119 verse 9. Go ahead.
And prepared unto every good work.
Prepared unto every good work. Just like, Jake always had a saying, with my New Year resolution, for 2018, I'm going to do this. Alright, so, hey, for this year, the Passover coming around, say, you know what, I want to do better. I want to do right. So the scripture talk about them of a contrite heart. So you could be doing shit, for the year, Yabashina Shai forbid. But just like Manasseh, the Lord stopped in the tracks and then they realize, now you've been going on. And you pray and beg the Lord, Yabashina Shai, with a sincere heart, to forgive you and to repent from within. You rend your heart and not your garment, and the Lord can actually give you mercy. But you can't just do it just because it's the Passover, so that you can be spared on the Passover, and then after the Passover gone, you're going back to being wicked. Nah, there's an ongoing thing. You have a good track record through the year. You have a good track record all year long, all the time being in this truth, because this truth is a Passover. Alright? But what if you're being wicked all through the year, and then Yahweh Shai come 2-3 months before the Passover? So then you'll be that servant who wasn't looking for the slave master. So you had to be looking for the master. So then therefore, if you're looking for the master, then you're going to purify and keep yourself pure all year long, waiting for the master. Just like the bride waiting for the bridegroom, she keeping her garment clean. You don't want the groom to come and meet you with spots. Alright, go ahead.
Proverbs 16 and verse 6. By mercy and truth, iniquity is purged, and by the fear of the Lord, men depart from evil.
Yeah, by the fear of the Most High, men depart from evil. Alright, so now with the Corinthians, because we have 35 minutes. For time.
It's 1 Corinthians chapter 5
And then there can be 1 Thessalonians after. Go ahead.
and verse 6. Your glorying is not good. Know ye not that a little leaven leaveneth the whole lump? Purge out therefore the old leaven.
Yeah, whether it be a man or whether it be yourself. Understand? Whether it be wickedness that you doing. You gotta purge it out. So that when you keep the Passover, you keep the Passover clean. But guess what? Even before or after the Passover, that way men always follow, because it's not only the Passover, the Most High bring judgment. He bringing judgment anytime you feel like. Anytime your sins reach that quota, the Most High cut you off. So you have to make sure you don't reach that quota. You strive for perfection. Go ahead.
It says, purge out therefore the old leaven, that ye may be a new lump, as ye are unleavened. For even Yahweh Shai, our Passover, is sacrificed for us.
Yeah. Because we are unleavened, because the leaven represents wickedness. So you had to be unleavened all the time. Alright, go ahead.
This is Ephesians chapter 4. Oh, Salah.
It says, purge out therefore the old leaven, that ye may be a new lump, as ye are unleavened. For even Yahweh Shai, our Passover, is sacrificed for us. Therefore, let us keep the feast, not with old leaven, neither with leaven of malice and wickedness.
Yeah, not having enmity between one another, no schisms in the body, but love one another with a pure heart. Alright? Go ahead.
But with the unleavened bread of sincerity.
Sincerity. Because the unleavened bread represents the man, represents how the man's supposed to be in this truth. Unleavened, not only for the Passover, but right through. Alright? It's just that the Most High says, see for this here, I'd cut you off. So the Passover comes and say, here it is going on. My son shed his blood for you. And this feast goes in commemoration for my son. So then therefore you can't eat of this because you're unclean. That's the reason why sickness even falling off during that time. So that's why, the spirit of the Passover is to purify itself before the Passover comes. But it's not only to purify itself for the Passover, but to keep itself constantly pure. Alright? Go ahead at that man.
God, this is Ephesians 4:21-24. It says, if so be that ye have heard him and have been taught by him, as the truth is in Yahushai, that he put off concerning the former conversations the old man which is corrupt according to deceitful lusts, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind.
And be renewed in the spirit of your mind. Right? So be renewed in the spirit of your mind. Understand? So your mind had to be thoroughly clean. Go ahead.
And that he put on the new man, which after the Most High is created in righteousness and true holiness.
Can you read 1 Thessalonians?
This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 1.
And then Philippians 1:10.
It says, furthermore, then we beseech you, brethren, and exhort you by Yahushai, that as ye have received of us how ye ought to walk and to please power, so ye would abound more and more.
Walk to please the Most High. Go ahead.
For ye know what commandment we gave you by Yahushai. For this is the will of power, even your sanctification, that ye should abstain from fornication.
Yeah, abstain from fornication. Or Paul didn't say for the Passover. He just is like, this is how it's supposed to be. Go ahead.
That every one of you should know how to possess his vessel in sanctification and honor.
That's it. So that's how you have to know how to control the body. Fight that flesh. Philippians 1:10.
This is Philippians chapter 1 verse 10. That he may approve things that are excellent.
Right, so they know how to possess a vessel, so you can prove the things that are excellent. Go ahead.
Right? That he may be sincere and without offense till the day of Mashiach.
Until the day of Mashiach, James 1:27. Not that you will be sincere without sin until the Passover, but until the day of Mashiach. So you had to be pure right through. Because this whole truth is a Passover. The Lord sparing us from death. Leave this truth and see fear and end up dead. Whether it be tomorrow, whether it be next year, whether it be 2-3 years, the Most High gonna get you. But if you remain in this truth, guess what? The Most High gonna pass death over you. Alright, James 1:27.
James chapter 1 verse 27. Pure religion and undefiled before the Most High and the Father is this, to visit the fatherless and widows in their affliction, and to keep himself unspotted from the world.
Yeah, and to keep himself unspotted from the world. So he had to be unspotted from the world. You understand? Give me the first John. And to keep yourself unspotted from the world, unspotted from the things in the world. Alright? Right through. So that when the Passover come around, you'll be fine of the Most High in peace. You'll have mercy on that day. And further on to the day of Yahushai, you'll have mercy in that day also. Alright, you have something in the book? Go down and then you will read it.
This is Hebrews chapter 13 and 21. It says, make you perfect in every good work to do his will, working in you that which is well pleasing in his sight, through Yahushai Mashiach, to whom be glory forever and ever.
You have to do things well pleasing unto the Lord. Alright? So that you can get joy in this truth, so that the Most High will cast you off. But the Most High can cast you off because he don't want to keep that Passover. There were men falling off before the Passover, and some men get a judgment because they eat of the Lord unworthily. So you have to make sure that you don't eat of the Lord unworthily. Alright? You know, it's a hell of a chance you take in being wicked all year round, then to come and show them cleanse yourself for the Passover. Because guess what? For you to obtain mercy, that the Most High say you give mercy to, if they give mercy, But you gotta really, really be sincere about your praying that day that, hey, Lord, I ain't gonna go off no more. And not just say that, you know, Passover come wrong, so I don't want to fall out, so let me just go and, you know, stop doing what I was doing. But then 2-3 months after the Passover, go back to being that old man again. And the most evident you can get rid of it. If I say it over here, moon run till they catch him. Understand? Most say and catch up till eventually. Alright? Give me John.
Right, there's 1 John chapter 2 verse 28. It says, "And now little children, abide in him, that when he shall appear, we may have confidence and not be ashamed before him at his coming."
Yeah. So you want to be perfect until the day you have a shy, that we will appear without shame at his coming. We will stand boldly. Alright? You want to stand boldly in that day. So you have to purify yourself every live down day, not only for the Passover, but the truth is a big Passover. Alright? The truth is a big Passover. Alright? Go ahead. Yeah, next one.
Right, the 1 John chapter 3 verse 3, it says, "And every man that had his hope in him purified himself, even as he is pure."
Can you understand? So you can purify yourself even as the Lord Yahushua is pure. But it never said for the Passover, meaning that you have to keep yourself pure all the time. Alright? You have to keep yourself pure all the time, because the scripture says wisdom don't enter into a malicious soul. If you're being wicked, the most time you're going to be dealing with you. And evidently the Lord can get rid of you. It don't matter what you try to do. You could do like Saul, you could try to beg, plead, do whatever you want. Was the most I shut you out, that is it. So to make you know, hope that Lord don't do that. Therefore, you just strive for perfection and not just continue being wicked. Yeah, the just man gonna fall 7 times. But you can't be bent on being wicked. And then when Passover comes, just let them Christians with church, as Sunday reach, them more holy than every living thing.
Can.
You gotta be holy all the time, not seasonal. Don't be like these convenient Christians. Don't be convenient Israelites. Don't conveniently cleanse yourself for the Passover. Cleanse yourself because, hey, this is how you desire to be in the sight of the Lord. Clean. Yeah, the scripture says, I might keep myself under subjection. I look at the word subjection, it means to beat yourself black and blue. Understand? Give my 1 Corinthians 11, 24 to 32. Go ahead.
This is Philippians chapter 2 verse 12. It says, "Wherefore, beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence."
Yeah, see how to be, don't, as Paul say, say my absence. So don't try to be good when Paul are wrong. Don't try to be good when the apostles are wrong. Also in the absence. And that is when they're going to know you're trying to be a man of the Lord. Because you don't need supervision. You're doing it from a sincere heart.
Yeah.
You don't need supervision to be a man of the Lord. Alright? You don't need nobody like go for the ox.
Brainwash.
Yeah?
They're brainwash.
Yeah, you understand?
Faking the fun.
Yeah, you understand? You are your own drive to be perfect. Alright, is it?
It goes on to say, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling.
Yeah, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling, because you know the terror of the Lord. Say, wherefore know the terror of the Lord, persuade men. Right?
Where's the Corinthians or something before take the Corinthians well? What's the Corinthians?
Forgive me time.
Yeah,
So
alright.
1 Corinthians 11, 24 to 32.
Alright, 1 Corinthians 11, 24 to 32. It says, "And when he had given thanks, he brake it and said, Take, eat, this is my body which is broken for you. This do in remembrance of me. After the same manner also he took the cup when he had supped, saying, This cup is the New Testament in my blood. This do ye as often as you drink it in remembrance of me."
Yeah, so every day we do this thing in remembrance of Yahushua. Reason being, we pushing on because remembering that Yahushua shed his blood. Go back to Revelation 5 for us to receive this truth. So every day Yahushua is supposed to be in our remembrance, knowing that, hey, without Yahushua shedding his blood, we couldn't be here. So then how the fuck you gonna try to only cleanse yourself for the Passover? You're gonna try to keep yourself clean all year round. Alright? Because I said the spirit of the Passover is to keep this the purify yourself for the Passover. But it's not only for the Passover, you keep yourself pure all year round. Alright? Go ahead.
For as often as ye eat this bread and drink this cup, ye do shew the Lord's death till he come.
Can. Go ahead.
Wherefore whosoever
Verse 32.
Wherefore whosoever shall eat this bread and drink this cup of the Lord unworthily shall be guilty of the body and the blood of the Lord.
You can't drink this and eat this unworthily. Hey, and next thing, when you see men getting kicked out, he wasn't even baptized. He wasn't baptized. Alright? Because to be baptized and believe wholly in this word, you can't be in the truth, doubting the doctrine, and just remain in the truth, and therefore you eat it unworthily. That is why if you read lower down, go ahead.
But let a man examine himself, and so let him eat of that bread and drink of that cup.
Go ahead.
For he that eateth and drinketh unworthily eateth and drinketh damnation
Go ahead, drink it, damnation. Go ahead.
to himself, not discerning the Lord's body.
Go ahead.
For this cause many are weak and sickly among you, and many sleep.
Go ahead.
For if we would judge ourselves, we should not be judged.
Go ahead. We should not be judged, but we judging ourselves. We strive for that perfection. Go ahead.
But when we are judged, we are chastened of the Lord, that we should not be condemned with the world.
Go ahead.
Wherefore, my brethren, when you come together to eat, tarry one for another.
Yeah, tie one front, like when a person starts say, hey, you brothers coming in, do them keep the Passover. Wait until they understand the severity or the seriousness about the Passover. So you tarry for one another. Go ahead.
And if any man hunger, let him eat at home, that he come not together unto the condemnation.
Yeah, so if a man hunger, mean like, hey, he really believe in something, or he really sure, don't come to Passover. Wait until you're certain. Wait until you're fully persuaded in your own mind. Don't come to eat this and then you eat in damnation upon your own self. Alright?
Okay, you see on the advertisement to the lamb and so forth.
Go on to the Romans 14.
Romans. What are the Romans?
Yeah, we have a little time. We have 22 minutes and we have 35 in all. So give me Zephaniah. Bring the precept we are gonna bring before her. Give me Zephaniah chapter 3, 1 to 2 and 5 to 6.
Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 1. It says, woe to her that is filthy and polluted to the oppressing city. She obeyed not the voice, she received not correction, she trusted not in Yahweh, she drew not near to her God, to her
Yeah, you understand? So when a man come in this truth and he trusted the Lord and he drew near to the Lord, meaning what? That he didn't try to purify himself. The Lord says, woe unto him. Go ahead.
Verse 3 says, the princes within her are roaring lions, her judges are even wolves. They groan not the bone till the marrow.
Go ahead. It was actually 5 to 6 was supposed to jump. Go ahead. 5 and 7, my bad. Go ahead.
Alright, verse 5 it says, the just Yahweh is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning do it he brings.
Yeah, the Most High is not doing iniquity. The Most High is in the midst. So if the Most High is in the midst of us, guess what? You can't be doing wickedness and then see you doing this thing in the Lord's name, because you call the Most High a liar. Alright, go ahead.
Every morning do it he bring his judgment to light.
Yeah, every morning he brings judgment to light. Every day the Most High doing some kind of judgment. Alright? Not just on the Passover. Every morning. So purify yourself every day. Not just for the Passover, because judgment could come at any hour.
Done.
Go ahead. Hey, Yahweh Shai could come at any hour. That's what the scripture say, watch, for you do not what hour the master come.
I had that here for you.
Where I finish.
It says he feared not, but the unjust knoweth no shame.
The unjust knoweth no shame. Don't get 7.
Verse 7 says, I said, surely thou wilt fear me, thou wilt receive instruction, so their dwelling should not be cut off. Howsoever I punish them, but they rose early and corrupted all their doing.
Yes, when they realize the Lord chastening you, and they realize like, hey, nah, there's not just catching hell, there's the Lord chastening me. examine yourself. Examine yourself daily. Scripture says, while it is today. So check yourself, purify yourself before the Lord cut you off. Alright? You gotta check yourself. As I said, check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Done.
You understand? So as I said, the spirit of the Passover is to purify yourself for the Passover. But it's not only for the Passover, but also to keep yourself pure all the year long. Purify yourself all the year long. That's something. Go ahead. Namadi will go after me.
This is Romans chapter 13, verse 12. It says, because you're saying, you know what time most is at hand, right? It says, the night is fast spent and the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness.
Yeah, cast off the works of darkness. Understand? You've been sitting for the whole year. But you're still here. You should count that blessing. Say, I'm still here, you know what? It's time I look off that what I was doing. It's time to do right. So the Lord could have cut me off from day one. But he allowed me to live, so he gave me time to repent. So let me do what I'm supposed to do as a man, Lord. Go ahead.
It says, let us put on the armor of light.
Yeah, the armor of light. When you have all the armor of light, everybody can see your works. Meaning what? You have nothing to do with the darkness. You have no secret things to hide that you can't do in front of the brotherhood. Or let me put it right. Let me select all the actions that you do behind the brotherhood, you can also do in front of them, and it would not be an offense. Alright? Means that all your works are supposed to be lawful. The scripture says, let your communication be with the commandment of the Lord.
Yeah.
Alright? Let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth. Alright? Go ahead. Is it? Right, now, man.
In Matthew,
Then you show the Romans 14, 22 and 23. Go ahead.
Matthew 24, 42, jumping down to 45, 46. Watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord doth come. Right? Jumping down to 45, 46. Who then is a faithful and wise servant, whom his Lord had made ruler over his household, to give them meat in due season? Blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing.
Understand? So the Lord come and find you watching. Say, blessed is he that keepeth his garment. Let's say, find him naked. So you're gonna be naked all year long, and then only come close to the Passover now. You're gonna put it close all year long. Alright? What color?
This is Romans chapter 12, verse 1. I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh Shem Shai, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice.
Yeah, a living sacrifice. As the brother read in Timothy, if a man who purge himself of these, he will be fit for the master's use. You understand? So the master don't want nothing that tampered with, nothing that with blemish. Want to have no spots that it may be fit for the master's use. No leaven. Right? Go ahead.
Holy, acceptable unto Yahweh Shem Shai, which is your reasonable service.
Which is your reasonable service. That is all the Lord asks you to do. Just keep the commandments and fear the Most High. Do good, and no harm shall touch thee. Alright? Go to Romans 14, 22 to 23 of power.
Alright, this Romans
Chapter 14, verse 22 and 23.
chapter 14, verse 20, 22, it says, hast thou faith, have it to thyself before Yahweh.
Go ahead.
Happy is he that condemneth not himself in that thing which he allowed.
Yeah, so happy is the man that don't condemn himself in the thing which he allowed. So you allow sin to reign in your body. But when you strive to push sin out, you condemn yourself with sin. So you might slip, but you're gonna let sin have dominion over you. You're gonna flee from scripture say walk in the spirit, and the scripture also say resist the devil and he shall flee from you. Understand? Go ahead.
Verse 23 says, and he that doubteth is damned.
Yeah, he that doubteth is damned. So you eat to this, but you say, I don't think the apostle is teaching this right. You know, I believe in the flat earth. Or I don't believe that all nations gonna go into slavery. I believe, you know, all people gonna get saved too. Guess what? You gonna be damned because you eating on the worldly. If that is the case, hey, stay away from the truth. Don't be in this truth and doubt it. Go ahead.
If he eat, because he eateth not of faith,
Eat it not of faith. Go ahead.
for whatsoever is not of faith is sin.
Yeah, so that's why you say, hey, if a man basically doubting when he eat it, don't eat, just stay home, don't come to Passover.
I'll ask you something.
Right? And so after that we'll look upward.
This is Hebrews chapter 4 verse 1. Let us therefore fear, lest a promise being left us of entering into his rest, any of you should seem to come short
Yeah,
of
you
him.
have fear. So then live with fear of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. And keep purging yourself through the words. Fast and ask the Most High to take care of them spirits of fire, so that you can be pure. So that during the Passover you can eat worthily. Alright? And not bring damnation upon your own self. Alright? So with that, there is a few words we have to share with the elect, with the brothers out there. Alright, so with that, we give our praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai.
Ba'ashem Harakah Kodash. Give double honors to the apostles of great millstone that do rule well, to the spirit of the Most High. Double honors, salutations to the men of the Oakland Saints elect. Is Kwam, Kalab, Makazah, Awar, and Lamar saying Shalom.
Shalom.
To the elect.
To the sisters, and them out there wherever it is.
Where?
The good